got a quote out there, one that you're famous for on Instagram, of saying, don't tell Ingram, but this is my favorite sport. What has wrestling meant to you over these last 2 years to take the chance you did?
So I started wrestling as a junior, and my sophomore year, at the end of the school year, I just started telling people I was wrestling because I had friends that did it, and then I started, and it was hard. It was harder. It was different than any other sport I'd done because it's intense work for 2 hours every day after school, and then once you get into matches, it's however long a match is for you. But most of my matches last year were the whole time because I wasn't very good at pinning. But it's just it's knowing that everything you do during practice is going to help you in the matches and help you hopefully make it to the district and state tournaments. But there are definitely times I've wanted to quit. Tears have been shed, but it has made me grow as a person, and I think that it is one of the main things that made me realize that I wanted to maybe be in the military. So then I started applying to the Naval and Air Force Academies, and now I have to make the decision for which one I'm going to go to. But I could not have done it without wrestling and my coaches personally.
And you mentioned how the practice has to kind of pay off for you, and you guys have had a lot of practices in between competitions. How do you feel like you guys handled the layoff, up until today's duels?
Yeah, it was definitely rough not being in the room. I had to find a way to work out at my house, which is always fine, but it's not wrestling practice. So we had to come back ready to really work hard, and Burris definitely did not go easy on us. So it was just relying on our teammates to get through the practices and knowing that it will pay off later in the season.
And you mentioned kind of limited time for you, and Giada is somebody else who's had to deal with kind of limited time. She got 2 matches in tonight, 2 pins on a senior night. Is it a little emotional just because of how much of a team leader she's been for you guys and part of the senior class?
Yeah, I think that last year with her being out with her knee injury, I think that it was really hard for her, but she was there every day cheering us on, giving us tips, and then for her to see how much she's grown this season from her sophomore year, which she was still a state qualifier, is really great, and it's really meaningful to see her have success here on senior night, especially when a lot of our home matches did get canceled last week.
Do you see the belief kind of up and down the lineup? You're one of those, like you said, you didn't have much experience, but kind of came on at the end of the year, and a lot of the girls in the room did. Are you starting to see that confidence across the board that you guys can really make things happen over these next few weeks?
Yeah, we have a lot of senior girls this year, and not a lot of them have wrestled for long, but we're all working so hard together to make this team successful and make it an environment that everyone wants to be in. I think that it's really, the freshmen coming in are great, or our current freshmen are really great, and they're super hard workers, and I think that means a lot because it shows that we are maybe doing something right, and that there are multiple people that want to start wrestling, because our first year we've really filled a full roster, a full team.